All right, hey there, small town America. You know, we talk about protecting our history and preserving our heritage, and that's one of the things that we want to do here with our show. But if I'm going to talk about it, then I need to be doing something about it. And so that's what I've done. I've returned home to where I grew up, and we've got a new generation, a new batch of young cowboys and cowgirls, and we're going to spend a day listening to them, working with them, and getting them prepared because they're going to do their own rodeo competition coming up later on this month. So stay tuned and see what we do in our Heritage Series, first episode one, Mutton Bustin'. All right, hey there, small town America. You know, we talk about protecting our history and preserving our heritage, and that's what I've done. I've returned back home to the K-Bar Ranch with my nephew, Wayne Keppel. And Wayne, you know, you've kind of cleaned this place up. Back when we were kids, Dad just kind of opened up the deal and let us run on 42 acres, and if there was a tree or a cactus, he just waited to see which one came back to the barn first. But you've actually put in an arena, got the dirt going, and you're actually working with the kids now and passing that wisdom and that heritage down to the next generation. You want to talk about a little bit about what you got going on here?
Oh, well, we just, growing up, just like you said, back in the horse show business and showing donkeys and mules and everything, and rodeo, and of course, as we got older, that, it's just something that I found as a passion is mine, and that I just like to pass it on to these kiddos.
Right, and there's something about, just the heritage and the Western way of life. We're seeing a lot of that now. The next generations that are growing up, that they're kind of selling off the ranches. They don't want to deal with it. But it's got to feel good as a father to know that your kids are coming up and learning the Western way of life.
Yes, that's one thing about this little 200 by 200 pen right here. I think that kids nowadays, they can learn a lot more right here than playing any other sport in the world. They can learn about their mental toughness. They can learn about how really tough they are. And, that goes as far as working cattle and farming and everything else.
Right. So, guys, you're part of Small Town America, and this is our Heritage Series. So you get to be a part of episode number one as we're doing Mutton Bustin'. All right, Small Town America, I'm here with my good buddy, Jaden. And Jaden, what are we doing here today?
We're gonna buck calves and sheep.
We're gonna buck some calves and some sheep. Okay, and what type of safety precautions? Because safety's first, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, what are we gonna do for our safety?
We're gonna need a helmet to protect our head.
The helmet to protect our head. And then what do we use?
We use a vest to protect our other body parts so we don't get hurt.
Right, use your vest to protect your upper body. Then what are we using?
Chaps.
Gonna have our shouts.
Chaps.
Okay, our chaps. And then what else?
A rope.
Rope. Okay, now some of them don't get to use rope. What do they do if they don't have a rope?
They grab a hold.
They just grab a hold. All right. And do you use a glove with that rope, or are you man enough to go barehanded?
I use a glove.
You use a glove? Well, that's awesome. And so, what's your main objective today? What do you want to get out of today?
The weather storm.
The weather storm. We're going to outrun the weather. That's what we're doing today.
Back around the clock.
What are you doing today?
Bucking stock around the clock.
Huh?
Bucking stock around the clock.
Bucking stock around the clock. What's your name?
Asa.
Asa? Yeah? And so, are you a rope or no roper?
No rope around a sheep rider.
No rope around the sheep rider.
And how much do you weigh?
40 pounds.
40 pounds? So is that legal for riding a sheep?
No.
No? How much do you have to weigh to ride a sheep? Can I ride one?
160. No.
How much? How much do you have to weigh to ride a sheep?
Under 60 pounds.
You got to be under 60 pounds to ride a sheep.
Yes.
All right. And so you are, what are you doing today?
Bucking stock around the clock.
Bucking stock around the clock. All right, Asa, we're looking forward to it. And what's your name?
Ty.
Ty, and what are you doing today?
Riding sheep.
Are you a rope or no rope type of guy?
Rope.
You're a rope type of guy, so we can expect you got your glove ready?
Mm-hmm.
Got your glove ready, you got your chaps on, you got the right shoes, because some people around here don't wear the right types of shoes, Ty. Apparently, if you're fighting sheep, you have to wear a different type of shoe. So, you got spurs on or no spurs?
Spurs.
You've got your spurs. All right, Ty, so you're planning on, how long are you gonna ride today?
9 seconds.
9 seconds. All right, we're gonna have the time clock on you. Colt, I don't think those are official shoes to be wearing when you're riding.
Well, I'm fixing to get boots on, but I'm gonna be a sheep fighter first.
A sheep fighter?
Yes.
Is that sheep that bad that we have to fight him?
No, I'm gonna help the kids that fall off.
Oh, you're helping everybody that's falling off.
Yes.
Okay. Well, but if you're good enough, you don't fall off, right?
Right.
I don't know what to do about them shoes. And what's your name?
Caution.
Carson, and what are you doing today?
I'm gonna ride calves.
You're riding some calves. Now, wait a minute. We've been talking about doing sheep. You're sneaking in here. You're going to show these guys how to do it on a calf?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? So you got your chaps, got your boots, got your glove, and I'm taking it you have to use a rope to ride a calf, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do. All right, how long are you going to ride that calf?
9 seconds.
You're going for 9 seconds also. All right, we'll have the time clock. We're waiting to see what you can do, Carson.
Dear Lord, we just want to thank you for the many blessings you give us each and every day, Lord. And we just want to thank you for being able to raise our kids this way and in this lifestyle, Lord. And we just ask for the protection of the animal, number one. Number two, we want to ask for protection of these kiddos, Lord. And just let us continue to do what we want to do and live the way we want to be. In Jesus' name,
What happened there on that ride?
I leaned, but I stayed on.
You did what?
I leaned, but I stayed on. Then I fell off.
Yeah, then you fell off. That's you. See, that's where I excel in the falling off part, Ty. So don't feel bad about it. I do too. All right, good job.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, sheep fighter. Look, I got a camera, so we got to make sure protect the guy with the camera at all costs. Okay.
Okay.
Don't let that sheep run over you. What's our deal? What's our safety deal if that sheep's running right at me?
I'll just make it not run at you.
Oh, that's the man. All right, you got me. Sweet.
Hutch, where do they get these stock from?
Oh, this is actually an old show lamb. I guess they bought it at the sale. Perfect for these kids. He's gentle.
Yeah, I see that.
perfect.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see.
That dang stock contractor ran him into the corner and wiped his own kid out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, stock contractors can't be trusted.
That's right. Yeah, don't ever trust them.
What are you doing with the rope?
All right, me and Benny Butler here.
Well, you know, we brought the E-pin today.
We brought the TV pin mixed. But anyway, you want to put your rope back just a little bit on them smaller animals because they don't have no front end. And it gives them kids a little more room to set their feet and set their spurs.
And what's the importance of that?
It just gives them more room to hang on to. You know, if you, like this, if you scoop that rope all the way up here, and that kid slides all the way to the front and gets a hold, his feet are way up here, he doesn't have anywhere to put his feet.
Right. So now talking about with mutton busting, and we're using ropes here, but I've seen times when they don't have no rope, and the kids ride backwards. Is that a benefit?
No.
Not at all.
No.
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 All right.
No. The only good thing that is the kid has no idea what direction he's going, and so therefore they don't know what's happening. It looks cool though when it works.
It does.
Yeah,
It's
it
great
looks cool.
photography, great feels. Okay.
There you go, Jayden. 110, buddy. Hey, you went this way. You went this way. Okay. You're up. Okay.
All right. What happened on that ride?
I fell over.
You fell over. What, did you kind of lean your weight a little bit? All right. You're gonna make the corrections, right? Isn't that what we're practicing to do? Awesome.
All right, small town America. You know, we've seen the dads out here in the arena working with the boys, but it's the women, the moms. So, what's it like, honestly, raising cowboys?
It's awesome.
And how much of the furniture do they ride around the house?
All of it.
Okay. All right, so Wayne, you know, we just did the sheep ride. So you want to kind of maybe explain to people that have never seen the sport before, because you know some of these kids, if they're over 60 pounds, right, they have to move up to the steers.
60, 65 pounds, they have to start calf riding.
Okay, and so now we're going to switch over. We're going to let the bigger kids. Now the stock that we're using, these are just regular roping steers, or
These are just ranch raised calves that we had here at the house.
okay.
So these are just nice, just jump kick calves and everything.
Right. So, you know, when we talk about in small town America about being motivational, educational, and inspiring, just the confidence, because now you're actually man versus beast. You're in the gladiator ring. This totally, we've seen these kids go from that timid, shy. This actually kind of builds some confidence in them. Right?
Oh yeah, it builds more confidence than the parents or the kids even know. It teaches them kids that you know, they are tougher than they thought they were, and if they're a little bit shy, you know, it brings it out in them, and it gives them something to look forward to.
Right. In small town America, my dad always said, just rub some dirt on it.
He went to the right, and I went to the left when I was supposed to keep my balance right there.
Right. So he went to the right and you went to the left?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So everything's good. Rubbing a little dirt on it. We're gonna get back and do it again.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna learn from my mistakes.
Learn from your mistakes. That's what it's all about.
Well, I don't care. I'm just a cowboy. It's not gonna hurt me. I'm taking a bath. I gotta go to school in the morning. Yeah, you do. I do too. Yeah. Oh, no, it's tomorrow.
This is what, round 2?
Yep.
You learned something from your first one?
Yes.
What'd you do?
So every 2 jumps, the Holstein bull is gonna go left or right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to compensate for that?
Never was, never, I mean,
All right.
the only trouble I ever got in.
Round 2. Oh, we already talked about it. You're going to learn from your mistakes. You went right, and now we're going left. We got it under control. All right. So coming back. So we're going round 2. You're doing round 2. Yeah. What'd you do wrong on the first round?
I leaned the opposite way.
You leaned the opposite way. Right. So you're going to compensate for that this time. All right. Here we go. Round 2. Are you serious right now, Hutch? We have a hang up, and you're out there getting freaking a Bluetooth.
I'm the
speaker.
sound guy. I used to be a clown. Now I'm the clown bro and the music guy.
I'm telling you. Hey, so Asa, you know, they told me that if you take a mouthful of marbles and every time you ride you spit one out, and when you lose all your marbles you'll be a rider.
But freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known